Greetings and welcome back to Astro Colony. Today, we are going to begin to obtain chemistry science. Chemistry science is currently blocking some technologies that I want to get my hands on, like advanced mining and advanced smelting. Unfortunately, in order to obtain chemistry science, we are going to have to obtain 3 scientists. So that means we're going to have to get 3 astronauts on the platform. We're going to have to provide for them. And we're also going to have to train them and hope they get us lots of chemistry science. So that sounds like a lot of fun. Let's get going with that. A quick look around before we do that. You might notice that things look a little bit cleaner here, and there's some floating wires. See, I figured if I'm going to have people on the platform, I should be able to give them as much space for movement as possible here. And I also raised that one because if it was on the ground, they probably couldn't get into the laboratory, so I figured, just put it up in the air. Another thing that I did, you can see I now have a 4th automatic asteroid catcher, and also I have installed conveyor belts. So basically everything is going into this little box, and you can see that little box is filling very nicely indeed. The one mistake I made is I didn't empty them out before putting the conveyor belts in, so it was a traffic jam. So as it is now, they're doing them at a rate where the traffic isn't really a problem at all. So that's actually doing good. We're just going to leave that go. Now this area over here is designated for the humans. I made this little platform here, and we're going to put everything human related over here. Now the first thing we're going to need, because it does say we do need it, if we go over to device, is right here, the docking station. System to connect space colony and planets to each other. It is also required for astronaut arrival. So this is how the astronauts are going to get here. Now here's the question. I'm wondering, because I think there's some kind of animation when a ship shows up. Can I put it over here and next to the array? By the way, I did grow the array a little bit because I figured we're going to be putting new stuff down. So I want to stay at the 100% efficiency rate. So I did add another level and another row. It's overkill at the moment, but I have a feeling it won't be very soon. So I'm wondering, could I put that over here? So let's just throw this over here like that. Is that something I can do? I mean, it's green. Like that. I'm curious as to whether or not there's going to be a problem with that. Because I think what's going to happen is a ship's going to roll in and an astronaut's going to get off. Well, I can put it over here, but I'm just seeing, can I do that? So we're just going to leave that for now and see if it works. Now, I think the process begins when I get a certain technology. So let's just do this. All right, all the way down here. Now, these are the human stuff. This one right here, this is going to unlock astronauts and the hibernation chamber. So let's grab that. Now, I'm also going to need to feed them. So we're going to grab that one too. And eventually, I'm going to need the colonist training. Because otherwise, they're not going to be scientists. And I'll hold off on this one for now. I mean, I have plenty of the other science right now, but we're just going to go with that for now. Now, if you notice in the upper right, we have a timer going now in terms of when the next ship is going to arrive. I do believe I have to do something over here, but I'm not really ready for that. So why don't we first set up our accoutrements for our guys here and gals. Okay, the hibernation chamber. I think that's the first thing we need, right? So I'm thinking, why don't we just put them here? I am going to need 3 of them. So 1, 2, 3. Okay, so that's where they're going to sleep, right? Now, what else do I need here? Canteen. Place from where astronauts will take food. Probably not a bad idea. Maybe I don't want him to eat up here. I mean, I could always move it. All right, we'll do that for now. Let me see. And what is the other thing? There was another thing with it, right? Okay, the dining stand. I guess we could probably put that up here too, right? All right, now here's a question. What do they eat? Hydroponic. Whoa, whoa, I've seen that before. I've seen that before. Hold it a minute, hold it a minute, hold it a minute. Yeah, okay. Oh, I guess that's what we use quartz for. It's a good thing I've gathered a lot of it. Okay, I guess this is what they're going to consume for now until we have something better. All right, now, like I said, I do have a lot of quartz. It's not a fun thing to get because you have to individually like break up rocks and such. You know, I think I should probably feed some extra water into this too. So let's see about that. I mean, it's not like I have an ice issue here, right? By the way, I also did a little bit of compression over here. I cut down the size of my tank from 6 to 4, and I moved it along because this thing was kind of blocking a little, and I didn't want any problems. All right, so is that getting us what we wanted over here now? Okay, so we got some, whatever that is. All right, well, we're just going to grab that for now. That way the first one has something to eat/drink. All right, where is this? All right, so we'll just throw that in there. Okay, I think we're ready for our first victim. Okay, it looks like I got 31 seconds. Now, I think what happens here is that I actually buy them. Can I buy multiple at a time? Okay, so I can buy all 3 at once. Okay, that's interesting. I better get going with the sustenance, though, right? All right, so it's going to arrive in 8 seconds. 6, 5. I'm very interested to see how this is going to look. 1. Docking. Okay, they just pretended it's not there. Okay, and we have 3 astronauts. Are any of you the people who abandoned me? You don't look like it. All right. So, all right. I need more food. So let's get the more food going here. All right. I got 6 of them here. All right. This is good. And we're still making them. Okay. I notice you're just sitting around there. Could you just do something, please? That'd be great. I'm guessing they're waiting for orders. All right, so I think I should begin the training process. So let's go with that because I do believe we have a school. All right, I'm going to need, what is that? Wait a minute. Let's see here for a second. I need steel screws. Okay, so I'm guessing along the way I now have the ability to make steel screws. Is that here? No, it isn't. I actually used them here, so that means it's over here, right? All right, rods. I do have rods. So let's see about making some steel screws then, right? Boom. Okay, and there we go. All right, I actually do need these, so we're just going to grab them. I don't remember how many I needed. Here, let me just take those for now. How many did I need for this? Oh, I only need 2. This one also needs a couple more, so that's good. All right, let's get the library down because I think the library is how they choose their class. Or I should say not the library, the school. Let's say like this. I don't want to crush them in or anything like that, but I also don't want to waste time, right? All right. Okay, let me get out of this. All right, so what do we do here? Scientists, 1, 2, 3. Is that what we do? Okay, so one of them is coming over. The other one is coming over. Okay, you're just standing there. All right, how long is that going to take? Okay, it looks like it's 60 seconds. All right, so once that's done, I think we need, where is it here? The study point. All right, I need more of the, what is this again? The steel screws. All right, let me just take all the steel screws then. We'll just take them all. All right, so let's go. I think one study station will do the job. All right, so let's see about this. We'll put this down next to this. Boom, like that. All right, and we're done. Okay, how long do you have to go? Looks like you're nearly done. Anytime now, anytime. Okay, so what are you now? Okay, it looks like, okay, is he scientist? Okay, so I think he's like a recruit or a trainee, and now he's learning the specialization. All right, so let them handle that for now. Let's take a trip over to this, which I have been pillaging. And I think we're kind of done in a lot of places here. I should be picking that stuff up. I think I've gotten everything. I mean, I can move this one down over here, which I probably will do. I made this little platform here for this. Okay, do you have anything? No, you're done. All right, hold it a minute. And yeah, moving these things around can become a little bit monotonous. I'm hoping that there's better mining solutions in the future. All right, there we go. And I'm going to have to get the wires going with this too here. All right, let's see. Utilities here. All right, up. This way, up, and up, and up. And then we'll just come across here. Like that. And then we'll just go across like that, like this. There we go. All right, this ran out, of course. So let's just throw some in here. Okay, so that's going to get me some more copper. Yeah, I have been busy. I'm giving up on this. There's nothing I can do about that. Are you still gathering? I think you're still getting me some. Oh, my goodness, yes. I am not going to need any more carbon probably for the rest of the play of this game. Just tons and tons of it. I was getting gold from here. Is this one done? Hold it a minute. Let me just check. I got some more. Yeah, another thing, I'm probably not going to need that much more gold as well. I'm hoping I can get the new smelter and it'll do things better. All right, so what do we got going on here now? Okay, so I guess he's a full scientist now. So we have 2 full scientists. Okay, could you get in there and learn? Because I think he's just a trainee now, isn't he? I think he's a trainee. Okay, quickly get over there. There you go. There you go. All right. I probably should make sure that we have a lot. All right. I'll throw some more of this in here. Yeah, this stuff I can see becoming a problem because quartz, you have to like destroy rocks and things, and you only get 1 to 3, which is a little bit on the annoying side. So I'm going to have to come up with a better source of food in the future. Let's see. But they're good to go for now. And of course, they have somewhere to sleep, and they have jobs, and they have an education. How are you doing? Because I won chemistry. He's nearly done. Okay, there we go. All right, am I going to start? I better start loading this thing up now because I do believe that in order to get this going, I need rods and I need dirt. I do have a lot of dirt. A lot of dirt. Where is it here? This one right here. Okay, so it's over here now. All right, can I? I'll just throw all the rods over there for now. The dirt. Okay, well, you can have all the dirt. I don't need it for anything else. Okay, we have chemistry science coming. We do indeed. It's a wonderful thing. Okay, so things are going well. I'm thinking another thing I want to build would be a robotics factory. I'm not sure where I want to put that. You can see I pushed these guys closer to the middle, and I moved the barrier back this way so it would cover this entire area here. I mean, I could build a robotics back here. That way the robots could move wherever they're supposed to move. We'll have to see about that. I might have to move some other things around here. You know, if I can get enough to get the smelter, then I might just take that one out and put it somewhere else because it is kind of blocking. I know you can walk around it, but I'd like to keep the lanes open. I mean, we could put a smelter over here. It really depends on how much bigger it is. At the moment, I have it emptied out because I'm kind of counting on getting the next one. All right, so let's just take a look and see how things are going for us. Okay, I have 7. 7. That means I can get the first one, right? Yes, I can. All right, so advanced mining. This is going to give me mine and miner drones. All right, clearly I'm going to have to make the, what does they call it here? Oh, robots assembler. That's what I need, robots assembler. All right, but as soon as they get a little bit more, I can actually put the new smelter in, and I think that would work out well. Yeah, I might drop it over here somewhere just because this is in the way. I still have to see about stuff because I think this one here, okay, right there. Some more, actually that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do that. All right, so I have a lot of that. Oh, did I take it out? I get confused sometimes. All right, so they have a lot of meals in there waiting for them. And they're doing good work for me. Okay, 8. I think that means that we can get, okay, advanced smelting. Okay, this is going to open up glass, which uses quartz. That is a big problem. I mean, that's something manual. I don't know if you can do anything about it. Okay, but I do want the advanced smelter. First of all, how big is the advanced smelter anyway? I mean, if it's a big awkward thing, that could be a problem. Okay. It's the same size? Okay, it's the same size. Let me think. I mean, I don't want to block any lanes. All right, but if I leave it like here, it shouldn't be in the way, and it should automatically hook up, right? Okay, it just automatically hooked up. All right, so let's take a quick look at these two here, right? Now, we stopped doing construction of the bars in our inventory because the smelter was more efficient. You'll notice that the iron bar here uses 3 ore. It takes 4 seconds to make 2 bars. So I'm wondering if this one is better. Let's take a look at it. 4 ore gets us 3 bars. Copper, it's 4 that gets us 3. And 2, is that the same? I think that for the gold bar, I think that's the same. Hold on a minute. Yeah, in other words, the gold bar is the same, but the iron and copper bars are more efficient. What about the rods? It's a 1-for-1. All right, let me see about the recipes here, because we should have a bunch new recipes. Okay, iron bars. Yeah, it's the same one. Okay, so these are definitely more efficient. And of course, now we have glass from quartz, which is a little bit concerning. All right, I'll turn it on, and we'll let it go for a while. I'll throw some in there. Let me get my inventory out. I started holding on to this stuff because I didn't know if it was going to be more efficient or not. I'll throw some of this in here. Yeah, the problem with quartz is this is how you get quartz. See that? That's 2 quartz. That's 2 quartz. When you have like a giant rock, like the size of that hill over there, that was 3 quartz. So, I mean, that's a little bit on the tedious side. And if I'm going to need it for glass and I'm going to need it for feeding my astronauts, that's going to be a little bit inconvenient, isn't it? Yeah, a little bit inconvenient. So, not much we can automate in terms of that. All right, so I can get rid of this one now. All right, so that way is a lot more clear. Yeah, I might have to rotate this or something like that because I may want a method of having the automating the food or something like that. We're going to have to see about that. Okay, well, they're doing a job for us. Can I get anything else now? Because I do have a lot of things, and I now have 16 chemistry science. Vertical construction, ladders, stairs. Yeah, absolutely. Hangar. A rover? I mean, I'm probably going to need it. Okay, aluminum. Like I said, I'm probably going to need it. All right, I have everything beyond this point now, and I am running low on, which one was that again? Engineering science. That one is becoming a problem. Space science. Oh, I guess that's the next one. No, biology science is next. Oh, transport tubes. That sounds interesting. I don't have the engineering science for that, though. I mean, is that a good substitute for, like the conveyor belts? What can go through there? And then, of course, we have the advanced construction up here, which means we'll get an advanced constructor. I'm guessing it's the same size. It just looks different. Hold on a minute. Yeah, it's kind of the same thing, isn't it? See, you had the smelter and you had the advanced smelter, and the difference in appearance seems to be the coloring. It seems it's going to be that way for the constructor and the advanced constructor as well. And then I see the advanced manufacturer. I mean, they might have a different design in the future. But I mean, if people are placing them, it would be hard to make them bigger, What is this? Oh, hangar. All right. Well, I don't think we have to make a hangar just yet. A kitchen? Okay, what is that? Aluminum. Okay, so meal preparation. Are they going to be able to make their own meals then? Okay, well, that's interesting. Remote fabricator. Interesting. What I am interested in is the mine. I don't really know how that's going to work, but I think if we're going to have anything like that, we're going to have to find a place for the robotics factory, or the assembler, I should say. Okay, and you know what? Now that I've been saving all this stuff, so I might as well just grab it, and we'll load this into this too. So this guy can be tortured for a while. I mean, look at all these materials that I have here, and we have glass too. I have no idea why I need glass, but I'm happy that I have it. Hold on a second, just merge them all together, put that there. There we go. So I have a lot of materials here. However, I don't seem to have aluminum, and aluminum is probably going to be important. Now, I'm saying that I'm nearly done here. All right. I think I am absolutely done there in terms of collection. I just don't need any more. So I'm going to gather all this up here. I mean, I'll let that go until it doesn't have any more copper. If it's already set up, it's probably not a big deal. Where is this? All right, this gave me another 146, and I'm getting more dirt. Yeah, I left all my dirt in the lab there, but I don't think they've used all 5,000 of it. And I think we're pretty good with carbon. I got 9,400, and I am getting them from the asteroids too. So I think I'm kind of good to go. So I'm just going to, okay, wait a minute. Let's grab that, and then I'll grab all of the wire too. I don't want to leave anything behind. But I would say I'm essentially done here. I'm not going to move the drills anymore. There's no reason to move them. There's one over there too. I think that was getting carbon over there. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of done. I just don't need any more. How much did you collect from me though? That's not bad. All right, I'm guessing that was in the death throes of it there, right? So we'll just grab that, and then we'll grab that, and I'll collect the cabling too. So I need to find a new destination to move to in the future, and why don't we just take a quick look at that? The fun thing about this is that we can just select our little planetoid over here and see what I've done to it in terms of resources there on the right. Originally, there was 14,000 carbon there, and there's only 5,200 left. A lot of it is buried deep in mountains and it's really hard to get to. And considering I don't really need it as much as I did, I think it's good to go. But look what I did to the gold. There used to be, I think it was like 4,500 gold, and there was a ton of copper too, but I got it all. Now, in terms of where I'm going next, Carenberg actually has a lot of aluminum. I'm not really interested in anything else there, but you know, it might not be a bad idea. I mean, it's close by, relatively speaking. So, I mean, I could pop over there and I can grab the aluminum, at least a large chunk of it there. That might not be such a bad idea. But after that, I really do need to find a source of iron, because what I want to do is I want to build the platform, and iron is how I do it. It's just there doesn't seem to be a really good source of that, does there? Okay, except the planet that's farthest away from us. All right, so that's got 11,000. It also has titanium too. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to move the platform to Carenberg, and I'm going to pillage it for as much aluminum as I can get. Then I'm going to move the platform to some place that has a lot of iron. Hopefully this will still be in view, even though it is going to be kind of a long trip. But I mean, I'm going to get there and I want to get as much iron as possible, because that's what you use to actually build the platform, right? And what I want to do is I want to have multiple levels here, maybe make a area out this way or out the other way, and then put another level on top of it, because I need room for automation. If you're going to lay things out and you're going to have like conveyor belts or the travel tubes and such like that all around, then you're definitely going to need space. And you know what I forgot to do? I knew I was out of engineering and I didn't pump it full of more. Okay, it looks like they can't do any more of that until I get them some more rods. So I think I make the rods in here. Hopefully they're a little faster. All right, let's see. Let's throw these in here, right? And then I'll throw some of these in here. That way it'll start making me some rods. More rods are good rods. All right, so grab that. And we'll grab that, and we'll grab that. All right, so this guy here is going to make me a lot of stuff. It looks like somebody is hungry. Yeah, I'm going to have to monitor their food to make sure that I am getting it. But yeah, the quartz thing is a little bit on the annoying side. I'm hoping that there's a better solution in the future. I mean, even if it's just glass, it's still kind of annoying because you have to go down to everyone. And these will get you quartz too, but this will only get you 1 quartz. So, I mean, you have to go around and strip the little planets of everything that isn't dirt if you want to get the quartz. Yeah, a little bit annoying. All right, so that is my plan. I am going to go to the little planetoid. I'm going to grab as much aluminum as I can, and then I'm going to move to another location that will get me a ton of iron. And I think that's when we're going to come back. At that point, I think we need to start playing with robots. I might make another section for that because I think that would be kind of useful, but we're going to have to see how that works out. Anyway, I think that's going to be it for now, so thank you very much for your attention. I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See ya.